Welcome, traveler, to Season 1 of Tales from the Archrym. Born in the fury of a keystorm, and preserved by our archivists with reverence and diligence, another tale now unfolds. I am Rualve, High Archivist of the Grand Archivum in Ir Iliyt. And now, let me tell you why you're here. You've followed whispers and rumors, chased desperate stories told in shadowed corners by those who spoke of lost things found, of paths not meant to be walked. You haven't found the answer. Not yet. But you've pieced together scraps and fragments that have led you here. You know what I'm talking about, but you don't know what it is. I'm sorry. It's not something that can be explained. It must be shown, revealed, experienced. This is your last chance, traveler. After this, there is no turning back. Stop now, and the story evaporates into the mist. And you go on living your life each day the same as the one before. Or continue with me, and I will lead you through the ghost gate and begin to show you the answer to the only question that matters. What is the Archrym? Hey there, and welcome to Season 1 of Tales from the Archrym. If you like serialized fantasy fiction, then you've come to the right place. This season, I'll be reading to you a short fable out of the Archivum entitled The Last Dance of Queen Tyntella. This episode is just an introduction to the story, and I'll be giving you a little background on where the story came from and how it fits into the grand scheme of things. So feel free to jump ahead to the next episode if you're ready to start with Chapter 1. But for those of you who prefer a little introduction, I'll be sure to keep it short and sweet. Before we step into the dance itself, I'd like to share with you a little about where the story came from. The Last Dance of Queen Tyntella is actually a story within a story. It's an in-world fable that one character tells another in a novel called Rhapsody of the Deep. I've always loved the strange power of stories within stories, a technique that Stephen King utilizes often and well throughout his Dark Tower series, most notably in The Wind Through the Keyhole, and in my favorite book of the series, Wizard and Glass. Stories resonate with us. They shape us, change us, and as it turns out, they can even shape and change our favorite characters as well. In the novel Rhapsody of the Deep, the tragedy of Queen Tyntella is told to one of the main characters in order to nudge him towards action, when it would have been a lot easier for him to have done nothing. When terror spreads throughout the kingdom, young Queen Tyntella does not raise an army. She raises a glass. Rather than face the encroaching shadows, the young queen retreats to her island keep, along with her inner circle. Behind lifted bridges and fortified walls, they choose revelry over responsibility. But walls alone cannot keep out the darkness growing within. Lush, lyrical, and hauntingly symbolic, The Last Dance of Queen Tyntella is a gothic fairy tale of dark beauty, mad decadence, and the ruin that waits for those who dance too long in the glow of their own illusions. In the next episode, our deadly dance begins. If you care to explore the vaults, you can inscribe your name at thearchrym.com. Subscribers gain access to additional folios, illuminated artwork, lore beyond the page, and notes from our archivists. If you'd like to help us preserve more stories and artifacts from the Archrym, you can donate at thearchrym.com. Even a cup of coffee goes a long way in supporting our work. Thank you, traveler. I am Rualve, High Archivist of the Grand Archivum in Ir Iliyt. Until next we meet beneath the Chromysterium.